Today we're going to take a look at Counterpunch on Metatrader 4. I'm just looking at a Euro-Yen on a daily chart, and I've loaded one of the default 5-digit templates. So I'll zoom in here momentarily here. And so basically it looks very similar to TradeStation. You've got different colored setups. You've got dots for your targets and dots for your stops. All of the values for these things would be in your data window, so you can open up a data window right up over here by either selecting that, or you can go to View and down to Data Window. So we have the data window open. Let's click on this setup right here, and I like to hit the, let me make it just a little bit bigger so we can see all the numbers. And when you hold your mouse over it, again, this tells you whatever the mouse is, it shows you. So if you hit the Alt key while you're here, it locks the values in place. So on this particular short, it's a green short here, it's showing me the entry is 138.17. Target 1 is 138.74. Target 2 is 134.51, and then a target 3. The stop is up here at 140.67, right up here where this purple dot is. You can change these, in your indicators if you want to make them a little bit bigger or so that they stand out. You can also get rid of the grid. That's just on Metatrader 4. You need to learn how to use Metatrader 4. But obviously we triggered into this trade a couple days later, and it went on down to target 1 and target 2. You then trail, once you started hitting your targets, you're going to trail this yellow jump line. And of course it kind of pulled back here. So the jump line or the signal line is a value of 18, usually 2 pips above that, so 20, 21. And this candle high again would have taken you out. Unfortunately, you weren't able to pull more out of this, but it did end up hitting target 3. So, and you can see the stop did move on down, so it's showing you to lock in right here. So the stop SX is what it's valued at. You see the stop, that's the trailing stop, had it down here at 38.16, and then on this candle it moved it on down to 37.22, and again it got taken out. So this thing will actually show you trailing stops. So right now it's got it right on the signal line, or it's hard to see, but you can see right here. Let me remove the signal line for a minute, and you'll see the dots move up on this long trade. So let me go to my indicators list. I'll take the signal line off and delete it. And you can see right here. So this trade, right here, triggered in, hit target 1, hit target 2, just missed target 3, but the stop moved from down here. This was the stop. Try to grab that. Anyway, the stop was just below this arrow, and you can see it moved up further and further up. You can see it moved up to here once it hit your target 1, and then it trailed the signal line up to about here. This trade right here, do you think this is a long or a short? You see you got a star for an entry. Some of them have been modified so the star is bigger, but that's a short trade because there's your targets if you're not sure. And then actually it switched over the next day, giving you a long trade. So you had both a short and a long. Hard to see the green arrow there, but hey, look at the data window. Let's put it on that setup and hit the Alt key so it freezes it. So you can see you've got a long entry right here, 40.02, matches up right there. And then, but you also have this possible short trade, short entry at 21 with a stop up there. So that's that white trade was still valid at the same candle that you also had a long trade. So one of those was going to trigger in, the long trade did just trigger in, and then it stopped and reversed right over here. So that is Metatrader 4 in a nutshell. Again, so if you want to make some changes on your calculator on how it looks, come over here. You can click Edit and go to the Common tab, or the Inputs tab. Obviously gives all your inputs. If I wanted to turn off exhaustion dots, you can do that. By just, let's see, where are the exhaustion dots? Again, if you're confused or there's too many dots on, show setup dots. Again, the dots are these little yellow, blue, green items. Sometimes the stop can be hidden a little bit. If you want to make changes in size to some of these dots or arrows, you can just go to the calculator and make those changes. So this is a long entry right here. Right click. Let's go to the indicators list. Select the calculator. Just look for the corresponding color. There may be a couple of them. So this is it's kind of an olive color down here. You've got 2 olives. Let's check 32 and let's make it a size 3. Say OK and close, and you can see it just got bigger. So I also made this purple one get a little bit bigger. So you can just play it around. Remember, once you're done making them larger or anything, then remember to save your template. I also hate this grid, so I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to Properties, and I'm going to get rid of the Common tab here. I don't like the grid. So say OK. So now, to me, that looks much better. Let me add the signal line, and then I'm going to save this template because I made some changes. Insert Indicators Custom, and the signal line. So now I've got the signal line going back over here. I just turned that off so you could, kind of see the trailing stop. That is Metatrader. Good trading. We'll see you in the live trade room.